glitched?
No, I think
Fuck
Joaquin
yes.
all
Works.
tabbed.
Oh,
On-
yeah.
Wait, why does it say return to Inaba?
Return to Inaba. Oh shit.
No, it says
Yo, Luca,
it
what
says
did you think of
return.
our... Yo, Luca, what did you think of our stream? If you paid attention at all?
It was pretty good. I mean, I kind of went and researched monk classes after a bit, but I went back and rewatched. And it was pretty
Monk classes? Are you doing in campaign?
good. Yeah, with Tiago and a bunch of other people, and they're like,
Nice.
pick a class. So I was like, all right, time to go for the Dragon Ball Z class.
Which class is that? I mean, not which subclass are you doing?
Oh, fuck, what's it called? I was thinking either
we're
4
live.
elements or open hand, but then I saw the Dragon Ball Z and I forgot the name.
Alright,
Yo,
we're live,
I
guys.
Oh, guys,
Oh,
we're
we're
live.
live. Yo, let's go.
Yo!
Alright, so are
God.
y'all caught up with where we are?
We've got a new person with us, Luca Wilhelm Boulay.
Did y'all watch the end of the
Not my
VOD
middle
so
name.
that you know what the
Yes,
fuck's happening?
I did.
Alright,
I did as well.
good. Oh, okay, I guess we can't leave.
Who's
I
the
guess
dad
it's-
again? Oh wait, I'm the dad. Whoops.
It doesn't. It's just basic dialogue.
Dad?
We're not leaving the house. That's fine. We're going to sleep already.
Wait, who?
Friday
who
the
is-
13th.
Ooh, and
Oh
done.
no.
Anima? Oh no.
Yeah, Anima.
Oh,
Anima was kind of
Oh,
scary.
Oh!
how,
Well.
who looks at that and thinks, yeah, it's a suicide?
Hey
Oh,
man,
Yo,
that was
you
that was
never know.
probably an assist.
Dojima, the biggest brain man I've ever met.
Well, I'm off.
Yeah, time to go rule this obvious thing of suicide. I don't want to do my job, so just throw it over to that department.
Fuck
Dojima
actually
left
does
the house.
their
Dad has to go
job
do
properly.
something. He got a call, so he left.
You think detectives actually fucking care about the people? Yeah, they don't. They just want to get... Just want to look cool, like Joaquin.
Nana
Joaquin
Cool
would be a
looks
fucking
worried.
terrible detective.
What are you talking about? I'd be the best detective.
She looks
You'd be too
worried.
busy
'cause
trying to look cool instead of actually solving
I have
the fucking case.
3 series going on this channel right now. All 3 of them are murder mysteries.
Yo, I feel like Nanako's worried because she knows her dad's shit at his job.
Oh yeah.
I
probably.
swear, like even if
Definitely.
okay,
Alright.
I'll
You
give
can-
it to you. You'd
you
be good
hear
at solving
girls
the mystery,
gossiping.
but then you'd
When
get
I
into
looked,
fucking
I saw
court.
3 police cars zooming
Joaquin
by.
would be good at solving the mystery, but he'd never get it past the court because he'd be too busy looking fucking edgy to actually
You live by the police station,
do anything
don't
in
you?
front of like a
Did you
trial.
hear anything? I heard some yelling, but nothing more. A total disappointment.
Oh,
Jeez, you need to
gosh.
pay more attention to stuff like that. How else are we supposed to get the juicy stories?
How else are we gonna see some girl who committed suicide upside down?
Juicy.
Yeah.
You
What a
hear
juicy
sirens
sirens.
nearby.
Story. Hey, you heard this girl who killed
It
herself?
seems there's been.
Oh yeah, I
incident.
forgot.
All right, these are
Joaquin
all
is the
suicides.
narrator. Does you know?
You decide to head to school.
Man,
Are we gonna get a Danganronpa
I mean,
execution
if you
animatic?
find someone on the floor like flayed open
Hey,
and their
did you see
organs
it
out, it was
yesterday?
obviously suicide, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be seppuku.
man.
Of course not.
I meant
What is
like
that, rumor for
dissected
real?
carefully.
I don't know. but
It's
it
a really
seems like a lot of
contrived
people
way
have
of
seen it.
committing seppuku,
Enough
but
pain
sure. it could be.
tolerance.
I'm pretty
Oh
sure
my
you
God.
Hear people
you
gossiping
die
about
out.
something.
I'm pretty sure you die out before you even be able
said
to
she'd be here
remove
after
fucking
lunch.
organ, much less anything else.
I wonder why they're holding a school assembly all of a sudden.
Probably because people are getting fucking murdered.
Hey, what's wrong, Yosuke?
Probably not.
I'm Yosuke.
It's
If this was Palmer, then I maybe believe that, but this ain't Palmer, so.
What's not Palmer?
Everyone,
Yeah,
please
only
settle
Palmer
down. The school
has
assembly
meetings,
is about to
school
begin.
meetings about like tragedies and stuff, right?
Ah, yes, Pharaoh lady.
I mean,
First, the principal has
Zachary.
something to say.
Regret to say that I have a terrible announcement
Fucking
for all of you.
Dumbledore looking ass is this?
One of
Yeah, this
our
man looks like a
third-year
pastor.
students, Ms. Saki
Oh no,
Koichi
keep him away from the
Class
kids.
3,
It looks like Dumbledore after doing meth for 5 years.
has passed away.
Get this over with. They got a baptism at 3.
Oh
You
shit!
told me.
Way!
Suicide! You
What the fuck?
know.
Wait,
I
Luca, what the
regret to inform you that it was a suicide.
Ms.
She
Koichi
was upside down in a
deceased
noose.
early
Don't
this
ask how I
morning.
know that.
The reasons behind her passing are currently under investigation by the police.
Bryce, you're echoing.
Yeah, Bryce echoing.
Am I echoing?
Yeah.
If they ask you for your cooperation, I urge you as students of this school to provide only the facts.
And that fact is that it was a suicide.
Wait, am I echoing the? Okay, give me a second. Let me turn down the sensitivity of my mic.
I have been assured by the faculty that there's been no evidence that bullying was involved in
Is that
the
better?
incident.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank.
She was a bully.
Of course.
She's still dead,
She wasn't. Thank God she wasn't bullied to death. Just a normal, regular, old school. You know, a very wholesome murder. This was.
So
they're
mind
more
what you
worried-
say, not only to the police.
Okay,
but to
great. We
anyone who
can't get
asks.
sued.
Weird.
Found
Well, I guess
dead?
that
How could this happen?
By dying.
This must have been the work of a yokai.
must have been work of an yokai.
The principal's address continues. Does assembly hall not have chairs?
Why would they have chairs?
She died the same way as that announcer, right? It's so creepy.
Well, last time
Oh,
it was
so
an
that was
antenna,
her.
but this time she was hanging from a telephone pole.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, it's a real
suicide.
weird case of a serial suicider.
It's gotta be a serial murder
Serials
case.
was
Someone said the cause of death was some unknown poison.
Thought it was suicide.
Unknown. Come on, this isn't some sci-fi drama. Oh, by the way, did you hear?
fucking.
Someone saw a girl that looked like Saki on that midnight channel thingy. They said she totally looked like she was in pain. Isn't that scary?
Sounds like someone had a nightmare.
What the
Yeah.
fuck
Been
was that?
broadcasting their
Like someone had
card
Nightmare is
nonstop.
this?
So
Could it-
maybe they just had
Could it be
sake
that the
on the
people
brain.
who are seen in the Midnight Channel are the ones who are about to get fucked? Because I
What a nice way
remember,
of putting it.
because I remember we saw the one
It's
that
easy to toss
the
around
first
theories if you're
victim,
not
didn't we?
personally involved.
Yeah, but that was because she had she was like a fair person or whatever.
Nah, it's
So
too
with
much
a news
effort.
reporter.
It's too much effort investigating that. Just
Yeah,
rule it
but
a
we saw
suicide.
her when,
Just by
but when we
unknown
looked
poison.
At
Did you guys check out the TV
the,
last
when
night?
we looked at the Midnight Channel, right? Didn't we see her?
Yosuke, not you
I
too.
don't know. Like
Just listen for a sec. Something kept bothering
Joe.
me. So I watched it again, and I think the girl on the screen was Saki Senpai.
Yeah, because if everyone is seeing the same person,
Then yeah, that's
Mistaken.
possible. That's sucky.
Yeah.
Senpai looked like she was writhing in pain,
Well,
and then
flies.
she disappeared from the screen.
What?
so right, because
girlfriend
Teddy
or something,
said
right?
that someone has been dropping people into the TVs.
You heard Senpai's body was
So
found
they're
in a similar
so they're
situation
probably
as that
dropping
announcer's,
people into
right?
the TVs and killing them there, and before they kill them, we can actually see them on the Midnight Channel.
Oh, remember that guy you told us about?
That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
He was
and
on
that's
the
why
screen
we
from
can
the
go in the
was the
TV, right?
announcer.
How
So that's
similar
the whole TV.
is this? Wait, okay.
What?
How similar is it?
Your audio is unintelligible.
Maybe, just maybe, but
How similar to this person?
Again, cut out.
Ms. Yamano might have been on that midnight
Yeah.
channel before she
Ah.
died too.
Shit.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, okay, so they made the
Hold
connection.
on. Are you
Yeah.
saying...
Sorry, what kind of Death Note fucking ass is this?
Oh no, I don't
Death
think
Note?
I don't think it's like we see who's going to die. I think we see the person as they're dying because they get killed in the TVs.
Yeah, I know.
People who
Yeah, that
appear on
makes
that
sense.
TV...
But why do they end up in telephone wires?
because they like I don't know.
Suicide. Don't
probably
question it.
connected to the TV.
It's
See for
suicide.
sure.
Hey guys, listen, it's just a poison. I don't know anything about
Just
it.
can't dismiss
Call
it
it a
as
suicide, move on.
Plus, remember what that bear thing
I just
said?
can't put it as a
That place was
coincidence.
dangerous and we should leave before the fog clears? It also said that someone's been throwing people in there. And that room with the posters on the wall, it has to have something to do with the announcer's death. I mean, don't you think there's some kind of connection there?
You know, I was expecting.
No shit.
I was expecting
Two people
Yosuke to
have
be
died
the.
on a pole.
I was expecting Yosuke to be the Akuyasu of this game, but he's way too smart.
Couldn't that world in the TV have something
That's
to
not
do with
very nice
Senpai and the
looking.
announcer's death?
So wait, Bryce, what were you asking me?
Well, what do you think?
No, I was saying how similar is the plot of this game to the last?
Completely different.
Completely different. Damn.
I mean, like, it's still the same game mechanics, it's on the same engine, and, you know, it's still, like, a group of high schoolers, but in that case, they're essentially trying to save the world.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like the difference between
Yeah.
Part 3 and Part 4 and JoJo, kinda. I mean, yeah, we agree with him.
Yeah.
So it's not just me, huh? If there is a connection, then it's a good bet that the two of them went inside that world. That would explain the posters in that room. Which means, if we look around, we might find a place that has something to do with Senpai too.
Yosuke, don't tell me.
It was his senpai,
Yeah.
right? That died.
I'm thinking about
Yeah, I
going in
think
again.
was it his girlfriend?
I
I
want
don't
to find
remember.
out for myself.
No, it wasn't his girlfriend, but I think he had a crush on her.
Oof.
Don't do this. You should just let
That's
the
true.
police handle this and.
The police are idiots! They didn't know he was a murderer or suicide, Chie!
You think we can rely on the police? They haven't made any progress on the announcer's case. Besides, even if we told them about the world inside the TV, there's no way they're gonna believe us. If I'm completely off base with this, that's fine. It's just, I need to know why Senpai had to die like this.
Yosuke.
After what I've seen and what I've put together, there's no way I can ignore it now.
Pretty sure anyone with two
Sorry,
brain cells
But
can
you're the
put
only
this
person
together.
who can help me.
Except
I'm
the
gonna go
police,
get
of
ready.
course.
I'll be waiting
What do
for
you
you.
mean
at
they
your
don't
desk.
have any brain cells?
Alright, let's.
I just noticed our
At your gymnast.
sub
Joaquin.
goal. What? Wait a second. Our sub goal is
50.
no, it's covering the date and time. So I'm just gonna
Oh,
move that
okay.
down real quick.
Oh no, her sub was
No.
too powerful.
It's too big.
Oh no. Quick adjustment.
Yosuke.
All right, looks oh my god, what did I do with it? Oh my god, that text is way. Oh no. Close enough. It's completely deformed now, but at least it's not covering the text. It's still legible. And that's all that
Trying
matters.
to understand how he feels.
Oh god, let me see this. I need to look
The text is just too big now.
But we can't be sure
Good
we'll be able
job,
to
dude.
get out safely
Oh
again.
god. Let me see.
Streamers.
What should we do?
Expert stream.
Let Chie decide.
No! We're gonna go
Let
with,
Chie decide.
let's go with my boy.
you.
Let's go
I
solve a
think
murder.
Chie's gonna want to go to Josuke too. So
Well,
Yeah,
if,
sure,
if
let's go with
Yosuke's gonna go get himself into trouble, we better save his ass.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true
probably.
actually.
You
Yosuke doesn't seem
serious?
capable.
Despite whatever we think of the case.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to June's. We can't leave Yosuke alone.
The
Thank
eyes
you.
on Chie's character model are way too far apart. They're terrifying.
That's what makes her
The
so
sub
cute.
goal is fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Well,
No,
other
no,
than
no,
the
the
fact you can't
text is-
actually see the.
The
You
text
can't
is
actually.
way
Oh,
too
not.
Ah,
It's-
the
it's fine.
Giga Mind.
Oh, we have one like. I might as well just give it a. Now we have
You
two
guys
likes.
game.
Oh, we
I
have
love this
3 likes
man.
now. see.
can't
Why is he in a
Why
TV
is
store?
Club.
Why is that golf club so big?
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
you shouldn't
huge.
do this. It's too dangerous.
I know.
Fucking
we were able to come
club's
back
bigger than
once,
his
right?
head.
I'm gonna clip
If we
it
go
in the
from
head with that
same
fucking
location,
golf club.
Maybe we'll meet that bear again.
Oh wait,
Maybe
yeah,
it
what the
isn't
fuck
good
is that?
Look,
I think it's
I
the
can't just
Morgana
act like
of
everyone
Persona
else and
4.
pretend this has nothing to do with me.
Persona fans are gonna get
That's
angry at
true.
that, but
But
I think that's his
What
fucking
about you?
persona.
Could you just
And
walk
just a
away?
fucking golf club.
Emperor! Sure. Should we
you
join
can't leave it
Josuke?
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's join Yosuke.
Plus, this game's more fun if, we're actually trying to solve a murder case and not just doing slice of life simulator.
Yeah,
Wait.
thought not.
Did you just call him Josuke?
Yosuke, I said. Didn't I?
That's close enough.
It's one letter off and same fucking thing.
I'm glad to know you're that kind of guy.
I wonder if this is inspired by JoJo's.
They're
Don't worry, I'm not
completely
going in
different
without a plan.
characters.
Chie, I'm leaving
Unless
you
he
in charge of
gets
this.
pissed when people insult his hair.
huh? What's that? A rope?
We'll go in with
Entirety
this
of
tied to
Josuke's
me.
character arc.
So I want you
Or
to hold
character,
on to this and wait here.
His hair.
Oh, it's definitely so.
What? Then this is a lifeline? Come on, wait a sec.
Here, this is for you.
Next morning, we just find Yosuke upside down on a power pole.
Honestly, that'd be pretty fucking sick plot development.
Obtain
Oh, I
golf
like
club.
Yosuke.
Damn, so many kids are
You're
dying
obtained
from
the
suicide.
yeah.
Wait, where the
We're
fuck
about
did you
to
put the golf club?
We're about to fight a serial killer. Here's a golf club and some aspirins.
Alright, let's go.
No, the
No
real
use wasting
question is
any
where
more
the
time.
fuck he put the golf club.
Chie, what
He's
do you
holding
do?
it.
Where the-
Don't
he was
let go.
holding
Oh,
it the whole
he's holding
time.
it. Oh, I didn't see it. They fucking like put in like his hammer space or some shit.
Just tie the rope to something.
Hey! I said wait!
Oh, I don't get
Okay.
a lifeline? If I die, I die, I guess.
So what made them think this was a good idea again?
What?
What made them think this was a good idea?
Can you imagine
This
someone
doesn't
walks
look
into-
weird at all.
Just someone walks in on this. What?
I knew this wasn't gonna work.
Guess you have to go in after them.
Great idea, Yosuke. You know,
I don't feel too good.
I don't think ropes work between dimensions and shit.
On a
Mike.
bed?
The rope. Oh no, it's still
What
there.
the fuck?
Look, this is the same place
It's
as
a
last
cool
time.
belt.
So they are connected from place to place. You guys, why'd you come back?
What the
God,
fuck?
this fucking
I
bear's
get it.
terrifying.
You're the ones behind this.
I want to find
You're
whoever
that thing from
fucking
last
designed
time.
this bear and
Wait, what
slap
the
the
hell
shit
did you
out of
just
them.
say?
Lately, I can tell someone's been throwing people in here. It's making this world more and more messed up. This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in. That means you're the most suspicious.
You live here. You're the most suspicious.
You guys must be the ones throwing the people in here.
Love the voice acting.
Shut
Shut up.
up! You're damn annoying!
Shut up! You're damn annoying!
People in. If someone was thrown in here and they couldn't get out, they might die.
They did! Oh, they
Who would
did!
do such a...
Wow, who would have guessed?
All this talk about someone throwing people in here. Does he mean
What?
Senpai and the announcer?
Wait, so you made the connection! You like got 99% of it, but you didn't make the last bit. You didn't get the last bit, Yosuke.
Did that someone
Intelligence.
throw those two in here?
99.
Yo, you should have
No,
Yosuke
this
play
is
fucking the
this
Sherlock
is
games.
high wisdom, low intelligence.
Hey,
You should really
Thing.
have Yosuke play the Sherlock games. I want to see how the fuck that turned out.
Yeah, course,
Yeah.
you're an idiot.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I
Let's
concur.
assume he's telling the truth.
What's up, Watson?
That someone's throwing
Elements
people
for
in
you,
here
Watson.
intending to kill them? If
Wow!
that's the case,
What an idea!
Nah,
Yep.
the announcer. and
What a
stuff,
concept!
I think it was
What are you guys
accidental.
mumbling about? Why'd you
Exactly.
come
They just
here anyways?
tripped and just fell into a monitor.
It's a one-way door. You can't get out once you're in.
You can let us out,
Alright,
like you
bet.
did last time.
Remember how I had to let you guys out?
yeah, whatever. We don't need your help this time. See, this time we have a lifeline. What? Hey, you better let us out once we're done investigating here.
I'm the one who wants to investigate. I've lived here for a long time, but it's never been noisy like this till now.
He just wants to
Of
live a
course.
quiet life.
He's just
I think he's the killer.
Prove to me you're not throwing people in here.
Next, you know, he's gonna have a
I had to
giant
kill
fucking-
them and everything. It makes a huge mess.
Let's see.
Shut up.
Shut
We'll
up.
answer everything, but just shut up.
Just shut up.
We really have a character here.
See? So it is you guys.
The last time, it's not us, so we've got nothing to prove to you. Hey, you better answer our questions. This isn't like last time when we came by accident. We're dead serious. Listen up, because people have died in our world. Every time the fog appears, a dead body shows up with it. It has to be related to this place somehow. If you know something, tell us.
A dead body? Whenever the fog appears? I know that if it's foggy on your side, the fog lifts here. It's really dangerous when the fog lifts. That's when the shadows get violent.
Okay.
Of course.
Ah,
The fog is
get
kind of
it.
like the moon cycle from the last game.
Ah, yes, the fog.
If you get it, then explain
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
us, damn
The
it.
fog and the shadows, whatever those are.
Wait,
If it's
so what exactly
foggy
were
on
they
our
saving
side,
the
it
world from
isn't
in
in
the last
here.
game?
Shadows
Death
get violent?
itself.
What?
that's why I said
not
to
even
hurry back.
joking
It's
about that.
dangerous when that happens.
They're
What?
saving the world from death itself.
Yep.
Okay, no more questions. I
Damn.
know you guys
Isn't,
did it.
isn't
You
the
better
guy
stop
Stan
right
like
now.
Thanatos or some shit? Well, I don't know what the fuck they're called. Persona. Yeah, Persona.
Personas.
Just
Yeah,
call them
I forgot
stands.
for a
It's
second.
the same thing.
They
I
have.
told you and told you we're
What's it
not
called
the ones
again?
doing it. I've got had it with you.
Personas?
Why the hell
They're-
won't you listen to what we're
Persona.
saying?
I'm
With the
just
power of
saying,
my fursona.
you might be the culprits. I'm just making sure.
My neon green octopus cat hybrid. Don't steal.
The enemy stand user could be anyone. The enemy stand user's just standing off to the side in a giant fursuit. Neon pink.
What is this place
I
anyways?
just want to live a quiet
It looks
life.
like a
Me and my
TV
20
studio.
cats.
Is something being filmed
Me and
here?
20 cat paws.
Hey,
And cat
tell me,
ears.
is that weird show being filmed here?
Weird show? Filmed? What does that mean?
I'm asking if someone's been filming the people that get thrown in here.
I don't get it. This world has always been like this. No one has ever done that filming thing here.
My guy doesn't even know what filming is. What do you
So-
mean?
Are we actually just gonna make our character an asshole?
No.
No, we're edgy, not an
We
asshole.
have
There's
this
a slight difference.
edgy.
Think of Jotaro.
Yeah. What do you mean? Right? We gotta.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
do you mean?
No, let's get more info.
Oh,
Yeah, like chaotic
and
good.
shadows are here. I told you before.
Shadow the
We don't
Hedgehog.
know what these shadow things are, or what you are either. Us to prove our innocence, but you're the most suspicious thing here. Maybe you're the real culprit. And what's with that stupid costume? I'd say it's time you showed your face.
The fucking popping noise.
That's a
that's
zipper
creepy.
too. This man just straight up ripped the zipper apart.
Oh.
What the hell
Yeah, I'm
are
pretty sure
you?
you broke the zipper.
It's empty inside.
Aren't we
Me.
all?
Me? The culprit? I wouldn't do such a thing. I just live here. I just want to live here peacefully.
Fuck, it is Yoshikage.
Quiet life, dude.
Okay,
He's
I'll
fucking
believe
like
that you
35
guys aren't
years
the
old.
culprits. But I want you to find the real guy who did all this. You have to stop him. Promise me. Or else... I'm not gonna let you guys out of here.
You little...
This can't keep going on. My home here will be a complete mess. And then...
It really looks like a
and
mess. What is
then
it, like a park?
I... What are you
Honestly, I
crying
feel sorry
for
for
all
the
of a
fucking
sudden?
voice actor for this character.
Jeez, this thing's really weirding me out.
The roar was beautiful.
Feel sorry. for
Right,
it.
right. Right.
Feel sorry for whoever had to
The
design
mysterious
this
bear
character
is
in the
asking
first
you to
place.
find the culprit behind this. Someone on the outside is throwing people into this world. If the culprit isn't you, he wants you to find the real culprit. The mysterious bear seems serious about this.
Hey, what should
So
we
what
do?
if the culprit is you? Then how are you supposed to find yourself?
You remember the words of the mysterious old man who called himself Igor.
It seems you will
Is it
encounter a
Igor?
misfortune
I
at
don't
your
know.
destination,
Igor, same
and a
thing. You think I care?
great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Yes.
Could this be the mystery that will be thrust upon you? What was the contract Igor spoke? Could finding the culprit and solving the case be part of this promise? In any case, since you cannot leave the TV world on your own, there seems to be no other option.
You're the only
Are you-
ones I can ask. Will you promise me?
Y'all ever kidnap a bunch of teenagers and then force them to solve a murder plot?
I mean, he didn't kidnap anybody.
I mean, we were already intending to do it, so...
Thank you!
This is less of a kidnapping, more holding someone hostage.
Damn
Yeah,
bear.
It's a fine line, isn't
Practically
it?
holding a gun to our heads.
Not what kidnapping is.
But it's
No.
true that we came here to figure
He's
things
been
out.
Taking them,
So
so
far,
no.
we're completely in the dark. Look for the culprit, huh? Bring it on. You got my word, too. Might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Yosuke Hanamura, and this is my buddy.
You Narukami.
You got a name?
Teddy!
Big
It's gonna be
nigga.
something stupid.
Figures.
Oh.
The face! Look at how much pain is in his face right now.
The face of utter disgust.
But how are we supposed to find the culprit in
Despair.
the first place?
No, god damn it, no.
In the Japanese version, this guy, the bear's name is literally Kuma.
Oh, but I know where the last
Just
person
Are you
came
because
in.
serious?
Just
Yeah.
because his name is
Last
Kuma does
person.
not mean it's a reference
You mean Saki
to
senpai?
Mono Kuma.
No, it's not, but it's
Who's
just despair.
I mean,
Who
the person
spells
who
Teddy
came
like
in
that?
And disappeared last
With an
time.
IE at
I
the
don't
end.
know the name.
Teddy is also spelled with an IE.
Well, I'll take you.
Yeah,
there.
but yeah,
might
you
find
can, but
clues.
why? Spell with a Y, it's easier.
Oh,
Honestly,
first,
who cares?
Wanna be-
You two should put
I
these
care.
on.
They're glasses.
What are these glasses for?
For 3D. So you can go on the ride.
As you put on the glasses, your vision instantly becomes much clearer.
Whoa! The difference is like night and day. With these on, it's like the fog doesn't exist.
They'll help you walk through the fog. Well, I've been here for a long time, so you can rely on me. But I can only show you where the place is. You guys will have to defend yourselves.
What happened to
This
relying
bear
on
seems
you?
really fucking.
There
Okay,
better
so
not be any
Suspicious.
monsters, you understand?
I assume he can see through the fog since there's no way he can wear those glasses. And he said that he's never met any human before. So why does he have glasses on him?
We brought weapons, but I mean,
Don't
What's
ask
the
questions,
show?
it's a Persona game.
we just got here. If it's so dangerous, why don't you do
There has
something
to have
instead
been
of relying
some
on us?
unexplainable shit in Persona 3.
No way! I've got no muscles. Oh, I'll give you guys more.
You don't have a
support from
fucking
safe
skeletal system or a
distance.
circular system. I
How's
don't really
that
think you give a
sound?
fuck about muscles.
Can Teddy really not fight?
Try hitting Teddy.
Try hitting Teddy.
Try touching him.
No, not spaceship.
No!
Oh, fuck!
Is this thing for real? This is so lame. We swore to find the culprit, and this is all the backup we get?
He's just still squirming
Oh, yeah.
there.
Can I ask you something?
Look at the fucking utter disgust on his face.
Who's this Saki senpai person? Someone you know?
That doesn't matter right now.
Just fucking
Anyways,
lying
at
on his
least now
back.
we know Senpai might have been
When
thrown
he's
in here.
fucking breathing.
Maybe we can find more information too.
Yeah.
How the
Let's get moving.
fuck is this thing? Why is this
It's
thing
clearly
breathing?
a
I'm so
living
confused.
being.
Yeah.
There's nothing
You need to
inside of it,
breathe.
Joaquin. He doesn't have organs,
So,
much
there's
less
nothing-
a respiratory system.
So, I'm empty inside too, and I breathe.
What is this place? Looks just like the shopping district.
What's
going on here?
Some weird places have appeared here recently. Things are getting so tangled.
This is a
don't know
really
what to
crazy,
do.
noisy, bizarre town.
Yeah.
Yo, why'd this
by
neighborhood
the
go
way,
from kind of
why
nice
are
to
you
shit
standing so far from us?
Seconds.
You better not be planning to hightail it if something does come up.
Of course not.
That is a suspicious face.
that face tells me
Don't
everything.
stand too close, you know. I get in your way.
It can blush, therefore it has blood vessels, therefore it has to breathe. There you go, Bryce.
Wait, how the fuck does it have blood vessels? Wait,
Out of all the
what?
places in
Maybe
town,
they're
it's
really
hard to
tiny.
locate this one.
Yeah, they might just be on the outside. Like,
Where the fuck is
Not
this
like-
heart then?
it's flat.
Maybe it's... Yeah, exactly.
It
it's
beats in
fine.
2D.
This is reality for the one who's here.
Oh my god, it's so
As
cursed.
usual, nothing you
It's
say
just
makes
hollow
any
on
sense.
the inside, but if you feel, like, if you open up his head and you feel the inside edges of his body, it's all, like, flesh.
But if this is
Oh,
our
that's
shopping
disgusting.
district, we're not far from
I'll
Saki
just
Senpai's.
also from the fact that his ears are twitching must mean he does have some sort of muscular system.
Nervous system, yeah.
Yeah, that,
Talking
that
about
is-
like what?
I knew
Like
it.
a freaking
This is
like
the liquor store that Senpai's parents run.
weird ass
Does
dimensional
this mean
bear.
Senpai disappeared here?
Huh.
What could have happened?
Wait a second. They're here.
What?
Shadows. I had a feeling they were going to attack.
Huh?
and
Much better.
Alright, now we're
Nice.
talking. Time to kick some ass.
These guys are ugly as fuck. you Narukami Bizzare adventure.
I am thou. Thou art I. The time has come. Open thine eyes and call forth what is within.
playing card.
Whoa.
Loving the sudden shift in music.
Just summoned Zawara.
Izanagi.
No. Stop. Pressna.
Nah, it's more like a Shining Diamond, since this is part 4.
Oh, it looks more like fucking, fuck, I can't pull the ref stand. Can't remember the stand name.
Silver Chariot.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear battle music. The golf club!
Oh,
Stay calm and listen.
can we
Some
actually
shadows
use the
have
golf club to
weaknesses.
attack?
Yeah.
I think so. It's a melee weapon.
If you can pinpoint that weakness and take advantage of it, the battle will be a lot easier. I can tell this one has a weakness too. Try stuff out and see what works.
And shadows, black and red.
Blah blah blah. Help, I don't care. I already know how to play. Alright, now we're not gonna figure this out blindly.
Yikes! This is one tough enemy!
Great!
Slipping Hableri?
He doesn't know this is the oh god, yeah, the game's not gonna tell us their weakness. Of course it
Yeah, unless if you fight it again, you'll know.
No.
It'll
If
tell
this
you.
is a boss, if this is like a mini boss enemy, then they don't.
They
At
don't?
least they
Oh,
didn't
that
in the
sucks.
first game. Alright, let's see. Hopefully they're, physical effects, maybe? Nope. That was way too easy.
I'll keep track of what attacks have what effects on enemies.
Okay. So we actually need to figure out the stuff instead of actually having it told to us. Damn it.
Use your persona. You gotta.
Yeah, I know. Since that's not working.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, that didn't work. I guess lightning. Right?
Yeah, yes, let's try it.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, if you use an attack that they're weak against, they you got another turn.
Hey, what is persona?
What? Oh, that lets you change personas.
You can change personas?
You can have multiple,
Yes.
I believe.
The power
Kakyoin.
of the fucking boss club is too strong.
Fucking.
Narukami has faced his other self. He has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships. The persona Izanagi.
Whoa, what was that?
Izanagi's a fucking
Thunder power!
Did I hear you say persona? What was it? I mean, what did you do? Hey, you think I can do it too?
Calm down, Yosuke. You're troubling Sensei.
Sensei?
Gosh almighty! You're amazing, Sensei! I am one impressed bear. I can't believe you were hiding
Man,
such
get the
an
fuck out of
amazing
here,
power. No
ass
wonder the
kissing
shadows were
blue
scared of
bastard.
you.
No, I like getting
Are
praised.
you the one
This is
who's
good.
able to bring people into
Now we're
this
talking.
world?
This is suspicious.
That's what I thought. This is really something. Don't you think so, Yosuke?
Dude, you call him sensei and then don't show me any respect?
Sorry.
You learned how to stand
Well,
up.
your support wasn't bad though. I gotta give you some credit for that.
Huh? Really?
Blushing again.
Alright.
Okay,
You two
Yosuke
keep it up and
definitely
I
wants
think
to
we'll be
fuck
fine
the
from
bear.
here on out.
How would you
Let's
even
get back
go
to the
about that?
investigation.
If his entire body is 2D, how would you fuck that bear?
No, his entire
No,
body
you
isn't
got
2D,
you
it's
gotta
like-
get inside of it, right? And then
Okay.
when you're
Oh
inside
my
of it,
God.
you'll find a meat
Stop.
flap somewhere around the
Please
genital
stop
area.
fucking stop
And
fucking
then you
talking.
insert
Please stop fucking every single sentence.
This has
you
got to
speak,
be-
Joaquin,
it's like a little
gives me
pouch.
Physical pain.
What could have happened
Stop,
to
this
Senpai
has gotta
here?
be against TOS or something. Just stop.
Of course it's not. It's not real.
Voices begin to echo from somewhere.
I wish Janess would go under.
It's all because of that store.
What the?
I heard that Konishi-san's daughter is working there.
Oh my, how could she with her family's business suffering like it is?
I heard their sales have gone downhill because of Juness.
Stop it.
That poor father, to have his own daughter working for the enemy.
What a troublesome child.
Hey, Ted. You said that this place is reality for those that are here, right? So, does that mean this was Senpai's reality when she wandered in here?
I only know about what's over here.
Fine. Whatever's going on here, we'll find out ourselves.
Alright, just walk into the magical space portal, why don't you?
Yeah, no, I'd fucking not do any of that
Shit,
shit.
this store's pretty big. And it only sells barrels.
It's a lot smaller on the outside. You begin to hear a man yell.
Saki, how many times do I have to tell you?
Okay, who is fucking their microphone?
Bryce.
Bryce.
That wasn't me.
You know what the neighbors say about you, right? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're the eldest daughter of a family who's owned this store for generations. Is it the money? Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I can't believe this. She seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me. You're telling me this
why
is how
would she?
Senpai really saw things? These photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Junes. Why is it cut up like this?
The scrap of the photo shows Saki Kanishi smiling. Yosuke is standing next to her.
I never had the chance to say it.
Ah, ghost voice, run! Run!
Is that Senpai's voice?
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
Huh?
She's lesbian.
Me?
That he was
Oh
a
wait,
real
his name's
man.
Hana?
Damn.
Damn.
Hanamura.
That sucks.
That's his last name.
I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all. But he takes it
Damn.
the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh,
Beyond the
no.
grave, too.
Who cares about Junes anyway? Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back.
Then why do you work there,
Everything would
idiot?
just disappear.
It's a lie. This can't be.
Get
Senpai's not
fucked.
like that. It's so
Getting
sad.
rejected by a girl beyond the grave.
Sorry for myself.
Great.
Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Just, do you have a twin you haven't told me about?
Huh? Two Yosuke's?
Evil
Who are you?
Yosuke. Ah, yes, this is character
I
development.
wouldn't think that. Yeah, right. How long are you going to keep deluding yourself? Screw the shopping district and Junes too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks. What are you saying?
I like this
That's not
version
true.
of Yosuke better.
No. Dude, back off! Yosuke is the purest boy and I will protect him with my life.
Yeah,
Being carefree
honestly.
and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You've got to be surrounded by people to block out the pain of isolation. And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? Ha! I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it!
It's so you can jerk off to her pictures.
God fucking
Why
damn
so
it.
panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking. Why's that? Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole? A world inside the TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you? That's not true. Stop! Stop it! You're just trying to act like a big shot.
I will
Oh,
say,
well,
evil
hey, maybe you
Yosuke
can
has
be a
better
hero.
facial expressions. Look at that.
And that senpai you were so sweet
Yeah,
on?
what facial expression is that? Like disgust?
Perfect excuse.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really
It's
know
like
what the fuck
looking,
that is.
it's like disgusted and looking down on you at the same time.
I think the animator just sneezed while drawing that.
What are you? Who are you?
I'm mute,
Oh,
idiot.
I think he made that pretty clear.
He sneezed while drawing the mouth and just like, wow, this fucking works. Let's run with it.
Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know about you. Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch! That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I am me now. I'm not you
What?
anymore, see?
Oh.
What?
Big brain.
Now I'm confused.
I am you until I'm not anymore. Oh, damn.
Is that a frog?
Yosuke's true self, frog. Oh no, that's
The
what the
actual
fuck is that?
Well, okay, it makes sense. Towards the end of Persona 3, we learned
I
that
am a shadow, the true self.
that shadows are all born from humans' negative emotions.
I'll crush
Yes,
everything
that's
that
pretty
bores
obvious.
me.
But what the fuck does that have to do with being a fucking frog?
Well, I guess this is just
Not even-
the personification of all of Yosuke's negative emotions.
Starting with you.
Every single time I think of every single time I feel depressed, an image of a giant dancing fucking frog comes into my mind and represents all of my
How long
negativity.
can you survive this?
Oh, this is bad.
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful. Whenever you feel threatened, just
No
defend
shit.
yourself.
That's
Wow.
some big brain advice there. Yep.
Listen, man. Whenever you feel the bad, just you know, don't go there.
Just don't be shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
Just get up and hit him with that hockey stick. Golf club.
Golf club, yeah. Yeah.
I gotta figure out what makes it tick. Hopefully.
We're gonna have to hit it a few times, mate.
Let's see, lightning.
I think, yeah.
I would say the last one actually, because they used lightning last time.
That was easy.
Oh, never
Oh
mind.
shit! Okay, looks
Alright,
like
here's
fucking right.
Here's what we're gonna do. Heal up. Because we're at half health.
Pain in the ass.
I think we could have tanked another
Guarding
hit.
its weak point.
Oh, is that so? I wonder.
Do we have a skill that breaks guard?
Ah, okay. So the guard skill essentially removes your weak points, so you can't be knocked down. That's interesting. The guard skill wasn't in Persona 3, by the way. That's why I'm trying to figure out how it works.
Don't give
okay.
up.
Well, we know it's weak to lightning, so.
Just keep using fucking. Wait, do you have a limited use of these spells?
Yeah,
Yeah,
SP.
you see the green bar under my. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
Okay.
the thing with Persona 3 is you could go into the dungeon, use up all your SP, then return to the start of the dungeon, get it all back, and go back in as many times as you wanted, right?
Yes.
In Persona 4, you actually have to pay money in order to regen your SP, unless you go home, meaning that you can't just dungeon for endless hours to grind, which is... I honestly don't know how I feel about that.
Microtransactions?
No, what?
No, like,
You have to pay
in-game money.
Don't underestimate
Microtransactions!
EA didn't
Oh,
make
shit.
this game.
You have to pay money to reject the XP.
We need a heal back. We need a heal. Wow, these aspirins that Yosuke gave me are really coming in handy.
Pain in the ass.
Here comes an attack.
I mean, whenever I get fucking
Pain in
slapped
the
by like a 30-foot
ass.
tall, you're telling me you whenever you get slapped by a 30-foot tall fucking frog giant, you don't just take an aspirin and feel better?
Aha! I get fucked!
And just casually dealing with the embodiment of my friend's evil.
Show this to anyone. It'd be like, oh, this is a manifestation of your negative emotions. They'll be like, what the fuck are you showing me?
I know the context behind this, and I'm still like, what the fuck?
Well, personas are essentially just what happens when you're able to tame your inner shadow.
Yes.
We
Oh,
gotta
this becomes
start
his
hitting it while
persona.
it's down.
That's
We need
gonna
more,
be terrifying.
We need to deal more damage. Otherwise, we're gonna run out of mess. Oh my god!
Are you meant to lose this fight?
No, I don't think so.
Probably.
I've just been trying to figure out the new game mechanics, so I haven't been fighting optimally.
Here comes an attack! Defend yourself!
You're getting to be a real
Yeah,
pain.
I know. When it guards, it's about to
I'm
do
gonna
its
crush you with
special
everything
move.
I got.
Why? But how's it dealing like 8 damage to me? Pathetic.
Everything I got is like, it's like 5 damage.
Yeah, we can do double duty damage on him by power charge. Oh no.
It's going to attack! Defend yourself! It's going to attack! Defend yourself!
Yeah, we need to. With that power up, we need to defend ourselves from.
That's not gonna work.
It's down. What are you doing?
Because I needed
Oh.
a guard.
Attacked anyway.
Because
It's really low on SP.
I know. We have one more to our name.
Wanna-
See, the thing with that ability used, I think it was power boost or something like that. It doubles your attack damage for your next attack. So I had to guard. I had no choice in that matter.
I mean,
This time, not so much.
Don't underestimate me.
Here comes an attack! Defend!
What a freaking pain in the ass. Get out of my way.
No. But yeah, if going by Persona lore, right? By defeating Yosuke's inner shadow, that should allow him to unlock his persona. So he should get his persona after this.
What? So we don't have an inner shadow or something?
I guess.
Perhaps we were able to.
Don't.
It's possible that we were able to conquer it ourselves. I don't have. I have to guard. Oh my. I'm out of health. Alright, I think it's time for bold action. We gotta use the damage skill, even though it takes health to use.
You're about to
Ow.
It can one-shot me at this health. I'm pretty sure it can one-shot me, so if I can't kill it using this ability, there's no hope.
Yeah, it can do 19 damage.
Oh yes, a power charge! We still have a chance!
Defend yourself!
Persona!
Hit it again! Yes! Oh, that was way too close.
That was way too difficult for this stage of the game. Oh fuck.
Well, I am playing on.
We're playing on the fucking hardest
We're
difficulty.
playing on hardest
you're
difficulty.
playing on the hardest difficulty?
Of course.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Jesus Christ.
That
If
means
he
the fights
hadn't,
get harder from here on.
I got saved by the enemy's bad AI. If he had just attacked, I would have been dead. Period. You felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle.
You did it, Sensei!
Your HP and SP have increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 2. Something inside you has changed. Izanagi is leveled up. Ma has increased by 1. N has increased by 1. Lu has increased by 1.
Oh my god.
To be fair, I probably should have used my defense boost. That might have been helpful.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened?
Alright, so you had like a twin, but he had orange eyes, and then teach me follow.
Yeah, can we get on with the story? We're trying to solve a murderer here.
He's still there.
You're not
Oh,
me.
is the fucking evil guy still? Oh, yep.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
Yeah, you're a pretty big
Yosuke
asshole,
seems
dude.
reluctant to accept it.
You have to be brave, I guess.
I guess. Although this, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going with that?
Everyone's on the same inside as. I don't think he's gonna buy that, and you're still yourself. Doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Considering
everyone's
that's
the
still
same
part of
inside
himself.
is technically correct in the lore of Persona.
Brave.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He's just gonna be like,
Yeah, but
Hurts to face yourself.
dialogue choices don't really matter outside of social links,
knew
and
it
I
wasn't
think the
lying.
last month.
But I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me.
Because I think the
And I'm
ending that
you.
you get is only determined by your
get
choices
down
during
to
the
it.
last month.
All of this is me.
And then social links, if you pick the wrong choices, they take longer to level up, which is not efficient at all. Strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest.
oh, is that his persona?
Yeah, it was like a twisted version of his persona. That's our eternal shadows.
That's interesting.
Yosuke
faces
faces
other self.
He has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Jiraiya.
This is
Oh. Jiraiya. He's gonna get fucking murked.
When we heard Senpai's voice, I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside. He was a real pain in the ass, huh? What a way to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing. If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened.
Yosuke's gonna be coming in, so.
Thanks. Hey, Teddy. Could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so. The shadows here were originally born from humans. Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk.
Right, so when the fog clears, everything's gonna be harder. Just like, whenever
And
there's
you
a full
saw
moon
what
in
happens
Persona 3.
next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to it, and the big mass of shadows kills the host.
What is interesting is that in Persona 3, you had, all the characters were, I guess what you would call natural stand users, right? They had it was explained that certain people have the ability to tame their inner shadow, and thus they are able to summon a persona, right? And that's who the protagonists of Persona 3 were. However, in this game, he didn't beat his shadow himself. We had to help him beat it. So, could it be that... I don't think... So, I think, going by what I know of the lore, it would seem that regular people who aren't natural persona users can obtain a persona if someone else helps them defeat their inner shadows.
A weird dimension.
Well, yeah, in Persona 3 you
Yeah.
couldn't really do that because shadows only appeared during a special time of the day that only Persona users could access, so it's kind of like a feedback loop in that sense. But in this case, since it seems like anyone can just go into the TV world, why don't we just bring the whole school here and make an army of Persona users?
So that's why people
That's
die
a shame
when it
though,
gets foggy in our
because
world.
well, in Persona 5 they do away with that concept.
That anyone can be a Persona user?
No. They do away with the concept that you have to have a Persona user beat your twisted Persona self. From what I know, from what I've played, the main core characters just get their personas themselves by like, wow, I've been the trauma.
Well, in Persona 3, it's kind of similar to that. It's just that, because I'm sure everyone goes through a certain degree of trauma, they just happen to be the ones that have the ability to tame their inner shadows through that trauma, much like the same way the cast of Persona 3 does.
Yeah.
So I think that it's interesting
Trauma.
how the characters in this game, except I guess for you, aren't
Yosuke's
natural
pretty
Persona
worn out.
users.
But from what I know about Persona 5, most most, if not all, of the characters who have personas have gone through a pretty big traumatic experience. Like, for example, one of the main characters, I think got sexually assaulted.
Yeah. Well, it is
pretty early
possible
on.
that your mental trauma helps you overcome your inner shadows. Possibly. Because, in a way, trauma brings out the worst in you, and if you can overcome that trauma, then you can overcome your shadow.
Yeah, I
This world
guess that
isn't
makes
made
sense.
for humans. It's not comfortable for you here.
Why is Owen spam messaging me?
I don't hear any more voices. I think we're done with
Silence
this place.
Owen, we're trying to play Persona here.
Give me a sec.
Let's go back.
I have to stare at Teddy's fucking asset. This sucks.
Thankfully,
Big
Streamlabs doesn't
bug
capture
eyes.
the Steam overlay. I don't even know what he wants me to look at. He's just saying, check our
Teddy.
chat.
You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before, did they exist because I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before. But that's probably where they were when the shadows attacked them.
So, the world killed them, maybe?
Wait, did Teddy know what humans were when they first entered the dimension?
I mean, from what he said that no one's ever been in here.
So he knows what humans are.
I mean, I think he knows what they are, but I don't think he's ever met any before us, too. Much in
That's
the same way
interesting.
that we somehow
that
know
wa-
that this is a bear, but we've never met this kind of bear. I don't know what species this is.
Oh yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yes. The world killed them, maybe?
It's the same for them.
Yeah, I think that's probably better.
The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then. I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens.
So that actually makes sense, right? Because he said that when the fog lifts, the shadows get violent. And when the fog lifts here, the fog appears in our world. And all the murder victims we found were found when there was fog in our world. So it makes sense that they came here at a bad time, got caught by the shadows when there was no fog here, died, and showed up in our world where there was fog.
I
So,
sensed people.
So the shadows,
before,
do
but
the
both
shadows
of them disappeared after
bring
the
them to the
fog
telephone
lifted.
poles and tie them up?
I don't know.
Because if the fog appears in our world, that would mean the presence of shadows in our world.
I genuinely not sure how the logistics works. I'm just saying that if they were killed by the shadows going crazy, the timing does make sense with when we found all the bodies. So
Yeah.
timing-wise, it makes sense. Logistics-wise, I don't think we know enough.
Yeah,
about
I'm
it, so
sure
let's
it'll be
determine
explained
that.
to us later as we progress.
Yeah.
Senpai and that Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. Does that sound right? So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, much deeper trouble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You would have died.
You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
What did you do?
Damn it.
He gave helpful tips like defend yourself when bad.
He only told me about enemy moves that I already knew the pattern for.
Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. No one could save them.
Yosuke.
Damn.
At least the analyst in Persona
disappeared when
3
the
could
fog
actually
lifted.
analyze
But
shadows
they were
for you
safe
and tell
before
you what
that.
the weaknesses
No
were.
shadows attacked them. They attacked us, though.
Teddy wasn't there to give
Maybe they're
the
keeping a close eye on
senpai some
us.
useful
They
advice.
might see people who
about
investigate
guarding.
these places. Enemies. It'll
I mean,
be
to be fair,
dangerous,
guarding didn't
but
exist
we
in
might
the
be able
world
to fight
in
them. We
Persona
might
3.
save people.
Imagine being such a pussy that you have to guard against enemy attacks. The Chad Minato would never do that. He just charges straight in. Actually, what I did notice is that the enemy seemed to be able to stand up and attack after I knocked it down. I'm not sure if that was just because it was a boss enemy or something, but in Persona 3, regardless of whether it was a boss or a regular enemy, if you knocked them down, they had to waste a turn getting back up. You could essentially stun lock bosses if they had a weakness of any kind.
Yeah, they probably did away with that mechanic because it was probably abused to shit.
I mean, not really, because in, you know, the stronger bosses simply didn't have weaknesses.
I mean, I guess they probably wanted to implement the weakness mechanic with bosses. Maybe so they can make bosses harder, and you would still have a viable way of beating them without giving the player the option to stun lock them.
Well, the thing is, I guess, because... Well, I mean, the thing is, stun locking doesn't always work because your attacks can miss, and if that happens, your turn ends, and like, if it's like a 3-man boss that you have to fight, even if you knock like 2 of them down and one of them actually manages to stay on his feet, he could still do some pretty heavy damage, especially if you're under leveled for that boss.
Like how you guys just saved me?
Were there any items or moves that increased accuracy in Persona 3? I can't remember about Persona 5. I think there were. Oh, okay, so you could just spam those fucking moves or items before a...
Well, no, they don't stack,
for a big boss fight. They don't stack?
No, it's like a set amount, and I think, actually, I'm pretty sure you can't even increase the timing. I think, if you use an item or ability that increases, like, chance to hit, for example, while you already have that effect, it doesn't do anything. You have to wait until it draws off, and then waste a turn without that buff to actually get it back. Same thing to applying debuffs to enemies. So you can't just keep a buff going infinitely.
That sucks.
Yeah, we need to find the culprit, boys.
Yeah, because he's still not letting us out if we haven't found the culprit.
Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop.
Yeah, that's kind of the important bit.
Yeah. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
Really? You're understanding this psychedelic trip? I only understand it because I played another whole game for like 200 hours.
Can I ask something too?
I don't even understand Teddy yet.
From humans, what was Teddy born from?
Dick Pocket. Don't worry. That's all you need to know.
Dick Pocket. Well, they use the same fucking thing in Persona 5. The origin of Morgana.
You don't even know where you came from? How should we know?
Isn't Morgana just a cat?
No.
I know some things.
It was said because it has a persona. At the beginning of the game, and throughout the game, he's believed to be a human.
Okay. In Persona 3, in Persona 3, there's a dog who has a persona.
I forgot exactly what it was, but like, could the dog talk? In Persona 3?
It couldn't make human noises, but it could communicate in an understandable way. Obviously, the characters couldn't understand it because they were dog noises, but Aigis, who's a robot, was able to understand what he was saying. So he could technically talk, just not with human noises.
See, that's the thing with Morgana. I think the issue with him is that he either had memory of the human world, or that it was the fact that he could speak fluent English.
Yeah, I guess that might be it.
Are you serious? No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Will you guys come back here?
I thought you didn't want us here.
Teddy's lonely. How cute.
We made a promise.
Well, you're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing.
He's got those drug eyes.
I'll be waiting for you guys here. You
That's
need to
creepy
come
as
in from
shit.
the same place every time, so we can meet up.
What if someone buys the TV? What then?
You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here.
Or does it work like the Nether, in that it's not so much which TV you enter, but the location of the TV?
You might show up somewhere
For
I couldn't
every
get
8
to.
blocks in the real world, 1 block in the Persona world.
Man, for all this time, I thought Persona was a JoJo reference. Turns out it was a Minecraft reference.
Got it?
Teddy is just an HD zombie pigman.
Well,
Do you
pretty
think
much.
if Persona worked like that, as in
All right, can you show us the way out?
the distance you travel in the Persona world does not equate to the distance you travel in the real world, could you use the Persona world as a sort of like makeshift teleportation device, or like a not teleportation, but like a
Fast
form
travel?
of rudimentary fast travel, or vice versa?
Technically, yes. This is world-changing information we have just discovered. Why aren't we telling this to, like, scientists and shit so they can, like, figure out, like, oh, you want to go to Japan? Oh, just go into this TV, walk for 3 hours, and come out of this way. Good, you're done. Trip over.
Roger that. One exit. coming right
Interdimensional
up.
Uber. You go into the Persona
think
world,
that's
you
cool.
hop onto a car.
I would destroy like the airplane economy.
The airplane industry?
The
Pretty sure
airplane
the
industry already
private
got
business-
destroyed by the Rona.
Cool.
Bryce still
First, we
here?
need to make sure there aren't any employees milling around
Bryce
out there.
died.
Yeah, he does that.
Couldn't stand looking at Teddy for too long.
Squish.
Voice acting.
So, you know what we said about a Teddy sex?
Squish. Teddy sex.
Ah, hey, stop squeezing, you little. Ah!
That, opens up to a number of interpretations.
Watch us get banned from Twitch for that one cutscene.
You guys came back!
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face? Ow!
Did you just hit him with a rope?
Yeah, she hit him with a rope.
What kind of a clue mystery is
The
this?
nerve of you guys! Oh, you're such morons! I can't believe this! You guys suck!
So like you or anything, Baka.
Cut off! I had no idea what to do! I was so worried! I mean, scared stiff, damn it! I hate you both!
Bruh.
You was just standing there like, I don't give a fuck.
I think that
He's
might have
thinking
kinda
women,
sorta
am I
been
right?
our fault.
Also, did Teddy give us glasses that match our hair color
Maybe
on
we
purpose?
did go a little too far.
Oh yeah, we still have the glasses.
Yeah, mine are
Let's
gray and
apologize
his
to
are
her
orange.
tomorrow.
I mean, she doesn't have orange hair,
Completely
brown
wiped
hair.
out.
So
I'm gonna go home,
I don't
soak in the
think that
shower
was on
for a while and get some sleep.
The sprite is brown, but the model is more orange.
I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
I can see it, but I think it was intentionally brown.
Well, see you in the
considering the
morning.
sprite is the sprite's hair
Yosuke's gonna
color's
go jerk off to his own evil self.
What? Why did that sentence need to be said?
Do you
Why
think
not?
the evil self could assist him? Wait, do you think the evil
Yes,
self could
he
assist
goes
him?
in. No! Oh my god! No, your persona!
You have a hot
You just summon your persona. As long
persona. Fuck.
If you have a persona with like humanoid anatomy, could you?
I mean, you technically could. I mean, would it feel like fucking air? Cause like you're technically fucking a
Not-
spirit.
Guys, hey.
Yeah.
Not.
Why
These are
not?
the questions that needs to be asked.
These
are the questions that need to be asked.
that need to be asked.
They really don't need to be
Floodplain
hacked.
while
Watch me
walking home from June.
upload an hour and a half video on Team Buster just explaining the anatomy of a
Intricacies
Persona character.
Of persona sex.
Watch you just sitting there.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand.
What kind of errand? What kind of errand
Are you
needs
getting
to be
used to
dressed
your
like
new
that?
town and school?
Why is she? Why are we meeting?
She was probably.
I guess we were walking back.
If she was working at her family's inn, that's probably the uniform, and she just had to leave without changing.
Oh.
Alright, that's 3 things.
Not really.
No, that
I
makes
hate
us look
school.
weak.
Oh yeah, somewhat
No.
indifferent.
I think we like it here with all the quote-unquote suicides going around.
Like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's big brain to say I like it
But
here after there was
it
a
must be
suicide on the
difficult
same
moving
day.
to a place you know nothing about.
I know the murders. That's all I need to know.
I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school. Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so,
Baka.
She's a handful.
She's a real handful.
She is.
It's a boomer thing to say.
I see. She's always full of energy. Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little extra push I need. We had homeroom together last year, too, and I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes.
With
What a rebel.
Yusuke. Oh, I mean with
I should get going.
Yeah,
I need to make
not
tomorrow's
Yusuke. Fuck.
arrangements
What was
for
his
my
name?
head chef.
Yosuke. With Yosuke, instead of a little push, it's like a little kick in the balls.
Our inn can't function without
Yo,
me right now.
Joaquin!
Yeah?
Why are we talking to this? To her?
We just walked into her on the way home.
Yeah, I guess we were like, walking home.
Yeah, from
I'll see you at school then.
Yeah, we're heading back from June's. Since it's still the same day, and she just happened to be there.
Everything's like your
June.
Dad's late. Oh god.
Our next
That's
story
never
is an
good.
update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba. At around 7 a.m., local high school student Saki Konishi was found dead in Inaba's residential area. Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body, police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano.
Maybe. Maybe.
The coroner's report
Deaths
has
happened in the
established
exact, in
Konishi's time of
probably
death
almost the
at around
exact same
1
fashion.
p.m.
It
last
might be
night.
connected.
Right. Timing works out, right? If we saw her in the Midnight Channel at 12, then it makes sense that she'd die soon
The
after.
body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident. Dad won't be coming home tonight.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
It can't be helped. I'll be here with you. That sounds kind of weird to say to like
That's
a
how
little
it
7-year-old
goes.
kid.
He's a detective, so he's really busy.
A shit one. Nakako seems to be very reliable for her age.
Amagi Inn, located upstream of
Yamako,
Samegawa
you truly
River,
are a
is the
reliable
town's
person.
oldest historical landmark. Vacationers are known to travel surprising distances in order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes.
Yukiko's on TV wearing a kimono.
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school. Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me?
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, if her family's in as a ryokan, it makes sense why she'd be wearing a kimono as her uniform.
We've heard that you're the new manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
This reporter is amazing. He's best character.
What's with the voice acting?
When do we unlock the news reporter social link?
Someday, though.
Is it true you're still in high school?
You're looking gorgeous in that kimono. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Wow, you're really hot. What a go on a date.
Hey, are you in high school? Yes. Wow, you're really hot.
No.
God damn it, Japan. The reporter's rambling goes further and further off subject.
This is boring.
So how do you have sex with a teddy bear?
Oh, I need to
I
do
really
the
like
dishes.
how it looks around your behind area.
You decided to help out with the housework. You can now check your status. Oh, great. Hey, an actual menu, thank God. Where do we check our, Ah, here we go. Now we can check our stats.
Courage, diligence, understanding, expression, and knowledge.
Knowledge, aware. Courage, average. Diligence, callow. Understanding, basic. Expression, rough. Okay, so it's like, you start off with, like, average skills and everything. In Persona 3, you start off with, like, slacker, coward.
Oh yeah, in fucking Persona 5, you start off as everyone hates you.
Yeah, basically.
And then you get exponentially better. Because whenever someone teaches you, like, ah, you're that one kid who assaulted the woman. Oh! You're a really bad person. Get out of the library.
I actually want to play Persona 5, so...
We're ingredients in the refrigerator. You might be able to make your own lunch. Can we go out at night? It's raining through the night. You should go back to your room and check the TV. To see if there's going to be another murder victim. I think we've been at this for like about an hour and 20 minutes. I think that's the prologue done.
Yeah.
I think we should leave it off here and continue Sunday.
Alright, sounds good. Is Bryce still here, or did he perish?
I have no idea, frankly, with that man. So, Chris, were you here the whole time? So you've been very silent recently.
I was trying to, like, talk to you guys, like, with the kimono girl, but you guys weren't listening to me. Maybe.
Okay, your mic was completely unintelligible until that last sentence just now. Like,
well,
volume.
I guess it's my mic.
So were you trying to talk the whole time?
Wait, were you trying to make conversation the entire time we just couldn't hear you?
Just trying to, like, ask questions
There we
about,
go,
like, the
there it is
kimono
again.
girl, and you were like...
Half of that sentence we couldn't hear you. I think you might need to adjust the gain on your mic. Oh, thank God we got Luca in here. Otherwise, it would have been just me talking to myself for the entire stream.
Wait, okay.
So Teddy, so having sex with Teddy.
Okay, no, we're done. We're done. This is over. No, I'm shutting down the stream.
Alright,
guys,
down now. No.